Guys, welcome back to Jurassic Collectibles. So if you didn't tune in for the last video, check it out, link is in the description. We looked at the Junior Novelization book of Jurassic World. Now this is the first literary companion we've seen for Jurassic World and tells the story of the film. Now the chances with something like that deleted scenes are also included in the book because they have to start writing that book before the end of production, and usually the last minute decisions where they take out a deleted scene are left right to the end. If you've been following me on Twitter, I've been posting pages of the book that contain deleted scenes. So do follow us on Twitter and on Facebook to keep up with the latest news. But I'm just going to go through some of those scenes in this video. So the first scene that I thought was slightly different, please correct me if I'm wrong, is that when Zach and Gray are in the lab, they actually see an Apatosaurus hatchling coming out of its egg. I can't remember if this was in the film or not, but I thought it might have been a deleted scene because I don't remember an Apatosaurus hatchling. I remember the Indominus Rex hatchling at the beginning, but I don't remember seeing baby Apatosaurs. Here's what it says. Inside the lab, dinosaur eggs warmed in incubators. A baby Apatosaurus broke through its shell. Children pressed against the glass wall of the corridor staring. Despite what Claire had said, they seemed fascinated by the newborn dinosaur. Now, the next part was included in the TV spot, and it's the scene where Claire rubs herself in dinosaur manure. So I'm going to read this page. It's a couple of pages, so there's quite a lot here, so I'll just read this to you. So, you know, I underestimated you, Claire admitted. Judged you. I've been treating you like some kind of Neanderthal, but there's obviously a lot more to you. She turned around and saw that Owen was still kneeling, but now his hands were full of dinosaur manure. What are you doing? He rubbed the manure all over his arms. I know you're used to watching JURASSICs behind glass, but we're on their turf now, and even the smell of rosebuds and sunshine is going to attract a predator. She stood there staring at him. She couldn't believe he was rubbing dinosaur manure all over himself. You're next, he said, motioning to her. Come on. Claire shook her head vigorously. No, I'm not. I don't smell, okay? Owen pushed her down and rubbed manure onto her legs. Get your hands off me, Claire hissed. He kept right on applying the manure. Consider for 1 second I might know a little more about something than you do, he said. Now just hold still. She brushed him away, plunged her hands into the pile of manure and slathered it on herself. Owen watched, surprised. She paused. Did I miss a spot? He pointed to her neck. She applied manure to her neck and face. Whoa, Owen said. What? I didn't mean you had to put it on your face. She glared at him. He tossed her a bandana. She marched defiantly into the jungle, wiping dinosaur manure off her face. Owen allowed himself a tiny smile as he followed her. I'm just saying you overdid it a little. So there we have it. We get a look at the dialogue in that deleted scene. And in the rest of the book, the dialogue is 100% accurate. They've just lifted it directly from the script. So we know that that is probably the dialogue that was in that original scene. And I like it. You get a bit of character development and you get a little bit more bonding between Claire and Owen. I mean, he's rubbing manure all over her body. So, you know, that kind of explains that their relationship is building and they're kind of, you know, getting a bit more comfortable around each other. Now the last scene that differed was near the ending, and it involved the Dilophosaurs, which is the main reason why I made this video. Essentially, Zach activates the holograms, so I'll read this to you. In the visitors center, Owen, Claire, Zach and Gray sprinted through the Neo-Paleontology display, trying to reach the front door. As he passed displays, Zach swiped his hands across screens, bringing up dinosaur holograms. A trio of realistic Dilophosauruses appeared, roaring and spitting. The pursuing velociraptors slid to a stop and took up attack positions. So in this scene, not only have we got multiple velociraptors chasing them, so it's obvious that the number of velociraptors changed, but Zach actually activates the holograms and creates 3 of them, 3 holographic Dilophosaurs. Now this is completely different to the film, but I like it because it echoes what Lex does in the first film, where she knows how to use technology and Zach obviously knows how to activate these holograms. So it's a shame that this part was cut, and also it would have been nice to have seen some more Dilophosaurs. But there we go, 3 Dilophosaurs were originally in this story. So that's it guys, that's all I could find in the Junior Novelization in terms of differences. The rest seemed pretty spot on to the film. Let me know your thoughts. Will you be picking up this book? What do you think of the deleted scenes? I hope we get them on the DVD. Obviously with the trio Dilophosaurs, I think that's an alternate scene that we won't get. But I'd be interested to see the manure scene anyway. Okay guys, as usual, rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.